I'm in the money. I'm in the money. Da, da, dee, 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 dee. Oh, hi, yo. Right, this is a preview of a new series I'm going to be doing to take the place of the challenge series. Now, I've been talking about this one for some time. As you know, I'm getting that right out of my comfort zone. This is going to be logging. I've got a story to it, and we will go through that a little bit in between me just chatting what I was doing here. So let's start off with a little bit of the story, shall we? Well, that looks like the lumberyard. Right, I'm a gambler. Like me. I've been a gambler all my life, near enough. Not a very good gambler, it has to be said. I don't really make much of a living. I spent a little bit of time in prison. Okay, I'll be honest, quite a bit of time in prison. Mainly through some petty thieving just to stay alive. Well, you know how it is. Well, the mirror wants adjusting. I'll adjust it in a few minutes. You know how it is. You find yourself needing to eat, and the only way is to borrow somebody's goods. I hope he's going that way, he is. But I found a mark. I found a couple of marks in my life. Mark is a punter you mark down as an easy kill. And I found his mark, and he looked the business. He proved to be. I managed to take him for everything he had, including his title deed to some land, which is where we're going now. Now, I was told it's up there somewhere. There's a big building, big house on the left-hand side, and we turned straight after that. I have no idea what the land's... Oh, I know a little bit. There's a tractor on there, apparently a skid steer and a few tools. I haven't really looked and see what it is, but no doubt we'll find out when we get there. But I see a little bit of dealing from the bottom, a little bit of a crafty card playing. I managed to get everything ahead, which helped quite a bit. I owed at the time, shall we say, rather a lot of money, about $500,000. Well, I managed to pay most of that off. The trouble is, here we are, here's the turning. Most of that, of course, was on to who I think we best just call the mob. We won't name which mob it is. No, I said I've got to follow this pathway round, and somewhere up there, just turn my indicators off. Somewhere up here, oh good grief, bears. I suppose that's what happens if you back your trows, sit your trows full, like you have a bear behind, but yes, perhaps not. Now we'll see what we can find when we get up here. Yeah, I took them for everything. I still owe about 150,000, I think it is. I don't know exactly how much. God dear, this is rough up here. Oh, I'm getting a horrible feeling that it's logging I'm going to be involved in. It said something about a stump grinder and a log fork, but I didn't take too much notice. No, it's up here somewhere. They tell me. If we get to the wooden bridge, the dilapidated wooden bridge, we've gone too far, they say. Ah, must be it there. Let's just... Ah, no, that's a skid steer, unless I'm very much mistaken. There's some tools at the front here. This looks like where I'm going to live. This is all kosher, all mine. And I know before we actually go any further, I'm just going to... I'm going to have to put the... well, I don't like that mirror that side, so change mirror. I've got them... That's the one. I've got this mirror mod on, which... What is behind me there anyway? That should be a bit better. I can see the back of the trail on both sides now. Just take that off again. Yeah, I've got the mirror mode on. Alright, it's quite loud because we also have seasons on here. Now, one or two, I'm going to talk a little bit about what I'm going to be doing here. I'm playing season 6 days times 5. And I waited before I even thought about this properly until seasons came out. And I have had one hell of a job finding a map which would work. This is New Woodshire. And I meant to check out who does the map, but I'm sorry to the modder, I didn't pick it up. Oh, this is that dilapidated brick. They're not kidding, are they? Look at that. Ooh. My word. Yes. I don't think I want to take any heavy machinery over here. And the rails are missing in the centre. Oh dear. Who the hell would have a business out here? Well, it looks like this lot does. I'm don't want to know. I just don't want to know. Yeah, so this is, I thought, and I think I said it in one of the family farm ones, I was going to be using the default American map. I did try, but it's so hilly around the forestry areas, I couldn't find a flat spot to put this in. But this map does the trick. It has, let's just show you what we wanted, and they're just quieting it down a bit. These areas here, you can see that there's lots of wooded areas. Sawmills right down here, and I'm started. We'll show you exactly what we own. We own this bit. That's what we own, so we can actually go over to here when we can afford it. Here, even we're taking the barn. I don't think we're going to be doing that, but we could also spend quite a bit of time on it, doing something that I don't much like doing. I have no idea what that is down there. It looks fascinating. Anyway, let's come out of that. Yes, I had a hell of a job finding the map. 2 main points. One is so many maps had the old trees in, the deciduous trees. For those who don't know, they're the trees that drop the leaves during the winter. Had the old style in, which look atrocious when they look like they've got almost houses in the branches. And so many of them had those in. I could have used Riverview, but I already used Riverview or Maple, but I already used Riverview, and I think I should give use some other models work. So I decided to use this. I went for about 14 maps before I found the right one. The other problem I had was I found another one which was perfect. It was based in Bavaria. Lovely place to put the static home, lovely trees, plenty of small forested areas. Then I went to place this. Can't do it because you already got a farmhouse with a sleep trigger. This was on start from scratch, so I had to cancel that one. Now this had the same thing, except this one has been quite good on this, and I'll just show you for why. See, he's actually got all these in. I should really get down to sell all this stuff, but the house was there. What the hell's that? Place to keep. Oh. Anyway, had all these in, and it had the farmhouse. Well, I just sold the farmhouse off, and Bob's your uncle. This would place and work. It will tell me now I'm not tired. Yeah, you're not tired. What did you think it was? Right. Now I've got. I hope. Yes, there we are. Take a little bit of time first. I don't use it on the wheel. I find it rather. I touch the mouse and I just nudge the wheel, and I got the chainsaw up. So you have to go into the XML key bindings file and just remove the stuff on hand tools which says it's the wheel. I don't know what's here. a little bit muddy. Anyway, this I'll make use of a lot of the things on seasons. For instance, this looks filthy and it should be a little bit rusty if I was to wash it. I'll put maximum wear on I can get on, but you can see that this paint's coming off the buck. But if we get in there, you see it doesn't need repairing. It's perfect condition. How I wanted it. I got fed up with getting something in that sort of state and taking it repaired and maintained, and got a paint job at the same time. You can have these things done with a paint job now. Same with this. Let's just might have to turn the environmental sounds down a bit. They're a bit loud, I think. But so this is just a run through to show what I intend to be doing. In fact, we'll go back to the character for a moment. Oh, first, I'm just going to turn this sounds down my ear, the environment, this one. Oh, we've already got them quite loud, so if we bring everything else up, that should bring that down, I hope. It won't make much difference to you, but it does to me. That's better. That's a bit better. Right, let's get on. Never got it done. Oh, one other thing I have done, I have added the, I think this is LS Modern Company. I can't remember which one of their group has made this little setup. This is the post box, and you've also got signs which I was going to use. I am still going to use when I finish this map. Oh, finish this setup off. Didn't finish it. Right, let's get back in the camera. Somewhere around there should be tools for that. This is maintenance stuff, a jack and this toolbox. Can't see anything of a tractor around here either. Oh, a bit of a beggar. I bought myself a brand new chainsaw, and I hoped I could cut big chunks of this. Hello, what's that over there? I better be careful getting down there. I don't want to break my neck. There's something over here. Now what? It's a tractor. It's a tatty tractor which looks like that's just about fell to pieces. This must be ours. So I've got the key here. Just try it. Yes, it's ours. It works. Now how the hell do we get up to the road now? Well, it drives alright. That's it. That's been serviced by the looks of it. Just turn around and try and get... Well, turn circle is not very bright. Might be a bit much for all bay users anyway. We ain't got any tools for it. We've got no trailer, log trailer. So we might as well get everything back here, so we can have a look at what we own. That's full of juice too. Well, that's handy. If the worst come worst, we could always sell it. No, we couldn't. No one would ever buy that. Oh, it must have replaced those linkages at the front just recently. And at the back, the hydraulics look like they've all been replaced in recent times. Everything else looks very much yuck. Well, I think the only thing we can do is, well, if we've got a little bit of time, we'll have a tree down and see how we get on. Now, I'm a gambler. I'm not someone who's used to working with his hands. Yes, we will soon prove. Oh, and to come up character, I was going to use the third person mod, you know. You can actually see your character. The only thing that won't allow you to crouch, which is a... When you wanted to do this sort of thing, which is a bit of a no-no. Well, that's what. Oh, I sort of missed everything. We've got to learn how to do all this. That's better. Didn't quite mean to cut it there, never mind. That's too late now. I think we're getting there now, guys. Now I'm going to keep this as a video diary. Every so often we will come back and we'll see how we're getting on. So close to the time to going back to my old life, but this could be a nice little change. Just for now. Let's take the. Oh, it must be up there then. That's it. That's the tip. Now, what I think I'd be sensible to do is try and sell the smaller stuff until we can afford to get a trailer. But cut this stuff ready for a trailer. But here I would have thought. We'll try here. So we're going to have bits of wood all over the place. We can't even stack them at the moment. But here, I think we give it one more cut out of this for. Can't you see if we cut that there? I think the rest of it we're cut down now to small pieces. Pieces I can pick up. I can't even see where the oh, we can pick that piece up. Can't pick that piece up. But we can see what size piece we've got. And no, we're not going to get those onto the truck, so. Oh, we want to cut those in half. I missed the measuring mod you got on, I think 15 and 17 there. Well, that's my first bit. Now, where's me truck? I'm going to have to use a pickup truck. There is no other way I'm going to get up there. So we've got the skid steer, and it's no good to us until we can find the tools. We haven't got any money at the moment. That £129, you see, is all I've got that I can lay my hands on at the moment. I am stony broke. Oh, this is going to be hard work. Well, I should really take the tailboard down, but we're dropping in like this. One thing I've learned already is you have to come in behind there and go straight. They're quite decent sized pieces we managed to pick up here. We're going to have to cut another tree down yet. I didn't see this piece. That needs to be cut in half. Huh. Yeah, so cut it in half, we lose half of it. Well, I think we've done enough character work at the moment. I will be trying in future ones to stay as much in character as is humanly possible. Well, in my case, inhumanly possible. But this won't really be starting in earnest, poor Ernest having this inside him, until I would have thought September. I might do an odd episode every now and again before then, but really it's about when I envisage the challenge finish, and I'm not going to go back to 5 videos again. In fact, looking at the number of views I'm getting now, I'm beginning to wonder whether my time is over as a video maker. I'm not getting any younger, and it's getting harder and harder to think of good storylines. I don't want to keep repeating myself. Oh yeah, one thing we will have to do on here is we've got to re-sow. So at some point I am going to have to buy a planter. Hey, yeah, so that'd be fun. Trying to get a planter up here. Luckily they're not expecting us to take account of... Oh, haven't quite got it at the right angle. Haven't quite... that's better. Haven't quite got to the extent we've got to replace like for like, or one for one. As long as we reforest this when we're done. In fact, when you think about it, if we reforest it, we can keep going. Well, that's the one we just done. Where's it? Oh, yeah. I'm getting lost. Getting lost up here. Lost it again. Mind you, some say I never had it. Now this one I'm not going to chunk up. I'm just going to take it from the top down to whatever size I want, and leave the rest in one big lump to cut up at a later date. I can't help feeling that I found it slightly easier to use the saws on 17 I am here. Some of this doesn't make any real sense better. Right, now then we want that about there. Oh, great, how much of this are we going to lose? At last. Get about... Not a very good one to take down. This one I think we'd take down another couple like that off here, and we'll... In the last few minutes we've got, we'll find a sawmill and see how well we get on doing that. Now where do I do with us? Over here. I think my best bet will be to make a whole heap of wood. However, my best bet will actually be to go and find the rest of the equipment we should have here. That one isn't, so that's from here over. Yeah, we better go and find the rest of the equipment. Certainly something we use the skid steer to load things with, rather than have to do this. We could, if we drop the tailboard, we could get sort of 5 metre lengths on there, I think, just without upsetting the police too much. You never want to upset the police too much. Not with my record. How I got a load in the States, and this apparently is the United States. I haven't really checked where this map is set. But it's got an American flag on, so I'm going to guess it's America. But it doesn't look a bad little map. New Woodshire is called. It's on Mod Hub. But I decided to use this because I was going to use Glen Isla, but the area was too big for what I was trying to do with the forestry area. One forestry area far too big, so I decided against. No, I'll cut these too short. If there's any modders out there, how about making us a measuring device like we had on 17 and I believe 15? Well, that'll do. Not much there, but strap them in. Right. Now it will be best, well we know roughly where it is, so if we go out the same way as we come in, take the brake off. Oh, that's not the way. Must be up here. It's going to take me a while to find my way around. We're actually coming down a different road here. Yeah. But it gives us a chance to drive around. You never know, we might see some more of those tools. So keep your eyes skinned. I'm guessing they're here somewhere because everything else has been. I think all of this is ours too. I think it's still our property. It's not a bad little lot. Now what we got this way? One way to find out where we are and where we're going. Drive around blindly. There's ways through there, but this looks like the route. Is it? No, this is a field. Wrong way. I've got to wash this vehicle, but I can't afford a wash. I can only just afford to eat. And I must have a look and see if there's any actual food in the trailer. So we'll need to eat. In fact, if we can make a little bit of money on this, we could actually sell that off. This looks like some form of sales. There's a road here now. Where the hell does this road go? Try this one. Oh well, and later date, by the way, drive out a cab. I think I should have went across and I could have gotten the main road there. But there's the main road down here. According to the map. Ah, yeah, look, I can see a vehicle. Which there's no other vehicles along here. Oh dear. It would be nasty now. This is where I can check and see if I've got the mirrors about right. Yeah, it's not too bad. I think I need to turn this way. Oops, vehicle coming. Whoa, that's a good start. Oh, look at that. I think we kept all the wood. No, we didn't. Hey, that's handy. Oh, surprising that didn't do more damage to me than what it did. Oh, come on. That's it. I thought I saw, yes, a couple of three small pieces went over there. Well, I'm coming out of character. That's the first time I noticed stuff when it's strapped down falling out. That's actually, especially, which it should do if you turn over like that. And that's gone miles. I just hope we're further off the road. I knew I was a bit close to him, but I thought I played chicken with him. I forgot you don't play chicken with Giants vehicles anymore. I think we've got them all now. If not, it's going to damage the farmer's plough when he comes to do this field. Yeah, looks like it's got them all. Let's strap these up again. Three more. Put the rest of the straps on this time. Now we're going to try and get through here, and I'll try and get a bit further away from this. Trouble is, I'm driving on the opposite side of the road to what I'm used to. That's the problem, said he, rapidly trying to think of excuses. Since here we need to turn down here, I hope. Oh, that's the garage we passed on the way in. So somewhere up there should be the woodyard. Is that the woodyard here? Well, it looks like the woodyard. So yeah, it looks like it. It's sawdust and trees and bits of wood all over the place. Let's get in there. And find out where they want these. If they want them. Well, that's quite a big concern here. Well, you can see by the amount of forests around here, there must be quite a big job. Now, where the deuce do you drop these off? I hope we ain't got to unload them on that thing. Let's check we are in the right place together. The sawmill, we are in the sawmill. Right, I'm just gonna pop out and see, well, see if I can see what's what here. There's no one about to ask, that's the problem. There's this sawdust over there. There should be people about here, but I can't see any of them. Yeah, sawdust there. Now where the dish is? Ah! Here we are. This looks like it. Oh, we didn't go far enough. I bet they don't want these anyway. They're too small for them. Look at this place. It's about enough here to make a couple of boxes of matches. Now they say you bring it in here, unstrap, and then they will automatically empty your off. Let's find out. Right, we've got them all there now. Let's have a look at this. Oh yeah, look like that. Oh, 318. Oh, you can eat. I think with that, guys, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. If you saw, please consider leaving a like. Let me know if you'd be interested in this series. This is the only one I made so far, and I won't be making any more for a week or so. And they will only be going up now and again. Oh, come on. Bit nervous of the traffic now. Sorry, they don't look very American vehicles. Not what I expect to see in America. They look a bit small. But I'm guessing this is more eastern states than anywhere. Certainly not the big prairie parts of America. The big prairie farming. Whoa. Slower down. No, we go the way we know. I'll keep with us, keep here until we get this home. Doesn't look like there's anything there. It looks like there's a sales or a vehicle point over, sales point over there. We're now in New Woodshire, or in Woodshire. You can see why it's called Woodshire, can't you? That's how it is wood about. I have got my mobile phone, so I'm lucky I'm not dependent on mine. So it's not around here by the looks of it. I haven't seen any telegraph poles at all around. I can't think I haven't seen much in the way of power lines, so it must be all underground. I have to say too, they are rather obedient of speed laws. They don't seem to like speeding too much. 21 mile an hour, 18 mile an hour. Yeah. I think we'll get some signs up at the start of my property, just so I know what my barriers are. It'll tell me. There'll be someone come around to tell me, but with a gun. Alright, anyway. So, what did we get to? Thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. I hope to be making more of these. It's really out of my comfort zone now. It's going to get worse. If I'm successful and manage to get bigger equipment. Once you get the big equipment up there, it should be fun. Yeah, if you're not subscribed, feel free to subscribe. I try and do something like this every so often. Well, at the moment, it's fairly often. I'm at a video 4 days a week. This is an extra one for this week. And we cut our first trees down. Not going to chop more into logs just yet. I think, yeah, this one here is the one we took the top. The rest of it can go, but I think next time we will be hunting the snarker. Now we'll take a walk around the woods and see if we can find any of the tools. Might be better to take the skid steer, it'll be fine when we can connect it up. Right, any comments, questions, queries, suggestions, feel free to post them in the comments section. I tend to read everyone. I try and reply to everyone. And there you are, Stu, you taught me into at long last doing some logging. And I will get you later. Especially if I keep turning the truck over. Yeah. Oh, and I want scoring for my roll, my vehicle roll. I think I've done quite well with it. But I ain't done too much more damage to it. My excuse is the screen's so dirty I can't see out of it. Anyway, with that, it's for him and saying, cheerio for now. Cheerio.